Dude, did we just mess up our shower, dude?
Dude, I don't know what we just did, but...
Alright, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just restocked on our American flag Dang Son Goonzquad long sleeve t-shirts, and these suckers are super fire. They went super quick last time, and honestly, I think this is the very last time that we are dropping these. So after today, these suckers are going to be history. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit Goonzquad.com. But as of right now, let's get to the video.
Dang son.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we kept moving with our tile showers, the last major task of this whole entire project. As you can see here, we about got this master shower completely knocked out. We got the herringbone pattern in the back. We got the straight up and down pattern going 360 degrees around, looking absolutely epic. The only thing we have left is basically just this perimeter here. Then we're gonna move on to grouting this whole entire shower along with the tile on the floor. Then after that, I think we're gonna be ready for some accessories. Of course, we got that massive rain head, super epic. And we even got our steamer working, so we're super excited to be at this stage right here, finishing up this bathroom, and then we're gonna move on to the next bathroom. We're definitely gonna change it up in there a little bit, but it's still gonna be super epic, and I think we're gonna get it knocked out a lot faster with the way that we're gonna do it. But as right now, I say we go ahead, stick with this one, try to get it 100% knocked out, then we're just gonna go from there.
Alright, so check this out, guys. So we ended up actually throwing some red guard on this border edge here and throwing a little bit of that tape right along that corner. That way it's all nicely waterproof. Whenever that glass is here, water's going to be dripping down, nothing gets underneath it. And we went ahead and cut out all of our bullnosing all around the edges here. Got it all nicely taped up, ready for some tile. But since that red guard is going to take a couple hours to dry, what we're going to do is not sit around. We're going to go to the Home Depot and pick out the tile for our other bathroom,
Dude, and we haven't decided what we're gonna do just yet. The large tile or maybe some more little tile, but I'm thinking large, dude.
You are thinking large, but I'm thinking maybe something like this. They do have pieces like this with like waves built into them. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
it looks super good and they're long. I mean, this is not hard to do if you do it like what we did right here, but we may end up doing it that way. Who knows, man?
That right there, never again.
Never again. Don't do that, man.
And also, we gotta find some lava rock, some nice something that's gonna go on that. What do you call that area? Right
on the shower pan floor. We seen like some sick like black lava rocks or just black. I don't know what you call them, pebbles or something like that.
It's called like river stone or something.
Yeah, it looks really cool. They're like all rounded pieces, and if we put it in that bathroom, it'll match our floor like we mentioned. So I think it'll be super cool. But honestly, we're just gonna find out when we get there. So it's always best to get there, look at all the stuff, and just figure it out yourself. So I say we go ahead, hop in the F450, and head to the Home Depot.
Alrighty guys, so we are finally back from the store, and we actually ended up going to the Home Depot first, and then we jumped to the Lowe's, which we never go to the Lowe's, but you know what? They had what we wanted.
Dude, they had actually a kind of a big selection of all types of different type of stuff.
Yeah, they had a bigger selection on tile, I've noticed that, so we might start shopping at the Lowe's now, dude.
Only for tile, only for tile.
Only for tile, no hard feelings, Home Depot. I know that's our original spot, but
Dude,
anyway.
that's it, man.
Look what we got here, dude. We finally were able to find that lava rock. I don't know if you call it lava rock, that's what I've been calling it. I think it's just like some sort of black stone, and look at that, it's like a bottom of a river right there,
dude. That looks super cool. That's gonna definitely have like a nice cool look in that shower over there.
Definitely gonna be a lot of grout, as you can see here, so we're definitely gonna seal it, and we picked up some sealer. That way we're gonna seal all this together, that way it's easy to clean, you know what I mean?
So everything is gonna get sealed, all the grout lines, and even the whole entire bottom of this shower floor or that shower floor, who knows, we'll just seal everything.
All gonna get sealed, and look what we got for the walls, dude. We were thinking going small tile, or you were thinking small tile, I was thinking big tile, and then we both just agreed upon something, and look at that, dude, the wavy tile, dude.
That looks super good. We're definitely gonna have it long ways though. I think that's gonna be the best look, and it's gonna make everything flow properly, because you know, it looks like a river. You got river rock, and then you got these river flowing stuff
Ripples,
going on, dude. It's gonna give a whole like shower effect in there,
looks super cool, and we're almost ready to actually work into that shower, but we first gotta finish this off here first, and now that this is dry, I think we're ready to go, and Pops is red guarding it over there getting everything prepped, so I say we go ahead and try to finish this sucker up, then we'll move on to the next shower. Alrighty guys, so check this out. We just ended up laying our last piece of tile, and now the shower is about 99% complete, other than the grout, of course, but dude, it looks super epic,
Dude,
man.
I'm just so glad after laying that last piece of tile is just like a huge relief and also a huge accomplishment, because I gotta say this was probably the most technical task of this whole entire project.
Definitely, especially this herringbone pattern that you decided to do,
I don't
right?
know, man. I think you chose to do that pattern.
Dude, this is definitely a good learning experience, and I'm actually happy to say that we accomplished
Yes,
this right
that's
here.
what I was gonna say. I'm glad we actually took on this whole entire tile project, because we were thinking about hiring somebody at first, because if you are like remodeling or building houses, that's the number one thing that you probably don't want to do, just because how much time you
exactly.
lose.
Yeah, we were talking about this off camera. That would have been ideal, was just to hire somebody, but we actually couldn't find anybody or something like. I don't remember, but you know what? We got it knocked out, so that's beyond us. And another thing is, since these tiles are so kind of small, that really took a lot of time as well,
yeah, dude. But I'm just glad we did it, because, dude, looking at your own piece of basically art right here is just like a huge accomplishment,
Exactly.
dude.
And you know what took the longest was probably the bullnosing. We thought it was gonna take. We thought it was just gonna be the fastest, but it was super difficult lining it up with the wall right here and getting that perfect joint gap. But you know what? We got that perfect and flawless as well, dude.
Yeah, we got it all knocked out. We're just trying to level it with this wall. That way we can possibly mud that like gap right there and just sand it smooth.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna put some sheetrock mud in there, sand it. It's just gonna look amazing, and probably some silicone and some caulking around the whole entire thing. But you know what? That's the least of our
Hey, we're
not
dude.
worried about that because this tile is basically, I mean, it is done. All we got left is just the grout,
The
dude.
grout, and we're gonna do that charcoal grout. It's gonna look super
Ooh,
good. I think it's
man.
just gonna flow perfectly.
Dude, it's gonna give it that perfect contrast, just like darken the edges up. It's gonna look epic,
Yeah,
man.
and we're probably gonna do that tomorrow because this mortar is still drying. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this right here took a good bit of time to do as well.
Dude.
And on top of that, we ended up sloping it the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I was
dude.
gonna say. We sloped it the wrong way at first, and before it dried, I actually just decided to throw a level on it, and quickly we just like raised this side up, and we are good because we could have had water just like pouring out with that big old rain head that we're gonna have.
Exactly,
dude.
yeah. So I'm happy we fixed that. Along with something else that we messed up over here, we fixed off camera. But you know what? All that's over. We got it done. And although it is super dark on us right now, dude, you know what? Your brain tries to play tricks on you sometimes. Tries to tell you to go to bed. You can't listen, dude.
They trying to tell us to go home right now, but we are not done yet, man. We'll knock those off tomorrow and probably grout this thing. But number one thing before we leave is we want to actually go ahead and do that bed in that shower.
Exactly,
dude.
yeah. So we want to knock out that bed. That way we can come in and do the lava rock as well, and then so on and so forth. Just the whole shebang, dude.
Dude, and those big old, like, I don't know, 12 by 16 inch tiles are gonna go super fast. So I'm actually kind of excited to do that tile,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. We're gonna knock that stuff out probably in some record speeds,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, because this little 3-inch tile right here, man, took forever, man.
But you know what? I'm super happy that we got this knocked out, and tomorrow we're gonna do that grout because these long days, you know, they call for a good steam bath,
Dude, and I almost forgot, dude, I can't wait to actually throw this big, we're actually gonna do a full piece of glass with a glass door, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've never seen that done, so I wonder if like they're gonna drill into this or something, or are they gonna glue it?
Dude,
What are they
I don't
gonna
know,
do
dude.
there,
Hopefully they don't crack our nice piece of tile right there, but no big deal. I think they're gonna do it right. And dude, with that glass and with the steamer on, you probably won't even be able to see the shower,
dude,
man.
it's gonna be super crazy. I can't wait to get to that. But anyways, I say we keep on moving with that next shower over there, mix up our mortar bedding stuff, go ahead and just keep on working.
Alright guys, so it is the next day here and we worked super late last night to knock out this shower bed right here, but it's all finished, all dry, got a nice little slope going towards the drain, which we ended up using a whole entire new drain. This is actually called a hidden drain, I think, and it's basically going to be
Seamless.
It's going to be a completely hidden drain within the tile because you actually lay tile in the middle of the drain and this cover just goes right on top and you barely can even see it, dude.
Dude, that's gonna be super sick. And the reason why we wanted that like hidden drain is because that drain is actually not perfectly centered, because I believe the original plan for the previous owner of this house was like to have a tub up
Yeah,
here.
there was a tub up here. We actually had to remove it and stuff like that. So we just, right where that pipe was, we just put a drain for a shower like that. So, I mean, this is not a big deal, but it's just going to look super cool now because it's not going to be even visible,
Dude,
man.
I can't wait to see how that turns out with that stone in there. But other than that, everything is good. How much of a slope did we do there? Like an inch or something?
I think the drain actually sits about an inch up, and we did the the sides like another inch up. So
it's like 2.5. So.
Yeah, so it's like an inch there, 2 inches on the sides, and we sloped everything perfectly. Man, we should have did this shower first.
That's
man.
what I'm saying, because like we would have got our experience from this one, but you know what? That one still turned out perfect.
Dude, that one turned out amazing. This one's just gonna be a lot easier to do.
Exactly. This is gonna be nothing. So what do you say, dude?
I say we go ahead, lay everything out, make our cuts, and then start slapping it on.
That riverbed right
Dude, that's
there.
a lake bed right there, dude.
That looks super sick. Turned out a lot better than I expected. Especially that drain right there looks invisible.
That
man.
looks super clean. We cut a perfect square out and put it right in there. Almost wish that drain was like black instead of that silver. It would have been completely invisible, dude.
Dude, other than that, dude, everything went super smooth except for the mortar, right? We changed up like a little bit of the color.
Yeah, we were using white mortar because we should have actually bought the charcoal mortar, because this stuff does bleed through the rocks and you don't want two different colors whenever you're gonna grout it. So we ended up actually throwing some charcoal in our mortar, mixing it up, kind of like making a dye, and we used it for the rest of this bottom right here. So I think we're good there, and I mean, it just looks good, dude.
It looks super good. It's gonna look even better with that grout in there, which I think it'll be ready in a couple of hours, right?
Yeah, so we're actually gonna grout this before we finish up the whole entire shower, because we are dealing with these big old gaps because there are round circles and stuff like that. So it'll be a lot better and a lot easier for us to grout this whole entire floor right now before we do the walls and stuff
and
like
on top
that.
of that, since there is like the little rocks, if like you put the step ladder over there or something, it could easily break loose.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I mean?
you want to go ahead and grout it as soon as possible before you do any of these walls, but we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna actually hop into the master shower, dude.
Dude, let's do it. Let's go ahead and mix up some grout for that and see what it looks like.
Let's do it.
Dude, did we just mess up our shower, dude?
Dude, I don't know what we just did, but hopefully not, man.
Oh my goodness, this grout right here just absolutely stained that white tile, but I think that's just how it's supposed to be.
Dude,
man.
look at this box right here, dude. It looks like you basically ruined your shower, man.
It looks like tar, man.
Yeah,
or something.
definitely. It's probably the darkest color you can ever get on grout. And as you can tell, man, it's just all over the place. We actually wiped this area one time. We're definitely gonna have to go over it like 3 to 4 times because once it dries, it actually looks really good. And look at the contrast, man. The results are gonna be amazing after this.
Super sick, but we're just getting the hang of it with this back wall, and I think that's all we're gonna do in this video. And then probably right after this, we're gonna jump on that lava rock.
Yeah,
dude.
we're gonna definitely do some grout on that lava rock. After doing this though, on maybe a little bit of a darker color, maybe almost darker than the rocks, but who knows, it may look really good,
Yeah,
dude.
so we're gonna debate on that after we get this all cleaned up. So I guess let's try to get it clean, dude.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, so there you have it. We finally got this grout cleaned up as best as we possibly could. Definitely needs to dry up a little bit more before we can keep cleaning it, but you know what? We're not too worried about that because we still got to grout the rest of the shower here, so it's going to get a lot more messier. That's definitely going to be in the next video along with the lava rock and the rest of the tile. And I think we're going to be 100% done with all the tile, so if we don't get to that, definitely keep us accountable. And then after we get the tile done, we're going to move on to grouting the bathroom and all the finishing touches, the toilets and all that stuff. So we're super excited to be closing in on this interior and this house project as well. I think we only got a couple more videos left, but we still got some epic things coming. So definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.